Why, hello, lords and ladies, and, well, mostly common people. I am about to play some Dwarf Fortress. If you don't know what that means, then you can Google it. Alright, um, yeah, this is a smaller world I made a while ago. I affectionately like to refer to it as World 131. Um, the Weathered Tower is a mountain biome that we're in. Alright, so, yeah. Alright, so here's the breakdown. The Weathered Tower is most of the biome that we have here. It's most of it, so it's, you know, supposedly got sand, but I'm sure the sand's here. I'll do the breakdown in a sec. So we got a brook, kind of going through this upper part right here, and we got Path of Harmony. Okay. Um, oh, yeah, that's the path right down here. The path of harmonizing. We're right next to the elves. I mean, right up against the elves. We're from a group called the Rag of Whims. We're not at war with anybody. Here's the. I'm kind of jumping around. We got mostly fours. I don't know about the river. It won't tell me. But we got a 3 down here, and then extreme or very high cliffs here, and 7s over here. So it's kind of uneven, and there's quite a drop off, as you can see, 7 to 4, and very high cliffs to 4. But we got all the trading partners: dwarves, goblins, elves, humans. And as far as the biomes here, we got the Weathered Tower, which is warm, no trees, thick. I mean, that's always the case with mountains for the most part. Shallow metals, deep metals, flux-stone. I'm sure there's no sand, but we'll check. And then this is also the Weathered Tower. It's a different biome, but it's the same. It's also the Weathered Tower, so it's could be pretty similarly, exactly the same-ish kind of. And then we have the Knowing Jungle, a temper comfort forest. It's warm, heavily forested, so I'll have plenty of wood, sand, little soil, shallow metals, deep metals, flux stones. There's no aquifer. I don't need it because I got the brook, and brooks are better because they're fordable. There's sand throughout. It's all the same, actually. Oh. Little soil, deep soil, shallow metals, deep metals, flux stone. This is all the same, I'm sure. Usually is. All right. So that's the story. Story is we're with the Rag of Whims, and we're gonna put something right here, which is just off this. It's just off the road here. In fact, I think what I'll do is I'll symbolically make a road going out. That's to intend to connect up. I mean, hell, if I really want, what I could do is do that and then build a fortress here. I don't know. I'm not probably not gonna get into that level, but I said it, so it might happen. That probably won't happen, but maybe it will. You never know. E embark. Prepare carefully. We pull up Dwarf spreadsheet. They spell spreadsheet funny in this, but oh, do I already have it up? No, I don't. It's just freaking out. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah, I might go with this group. Bismuth bronze, you disappoint me. I might cycle through. Bismuth bronze, alright, bronze and picks, now we're talking. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to stare at these guys. I might come back with a different group. Either way, you'll know. I'll be right back. Alright, I think I like it. Alright, we're back. I went with a different group. Oh no, I went with the same group. Yeah, actually, I liked these guys after all. I'm going to go dwarf by dwarf. Vabuk. I don't speak fluent Dwarven, so I'm not quite sure. Is a proficient carpenter, no other points anywhere else, but maxed up carpenter all the way up to 5. So Vabuk or however you pronounce it. 56.1. This is in relation to the other dwarves as well as in general. Let's see, for instance, like here, small energy dissector. It's not like, yeah, they're all not really good at it, so they don't, So if it was in relation to each other, then the numbers would actually kind of be more balanced. But also when you have like a really awesome dwarf come in, the numbers on the other stuff goes down. right, so that's the book. Zephon is the weaponsmith and nothing else. Zephon is here, and she likes bronze and picks, so that is convenient because that's what we make. And we're going to be making some of that. I was considering not having a hunter, but I did go with one. It's okay. Yeah, maybe I want to take off hunting. Makes things easier. I think I will. I think I'm going to take off my hunter. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I could allocate the points somewhere else. All right, so that's the fun. Feb is the Mason building designer. Feb's right here. 63.84, but that's artificial because of likes armor stands. So you can make those to scale up a little bit. And architect, that's the lowest of the group, 54.15, but you know, it's above 50, so that's good. Cyril is the cook and the broker, persuader, negotiator, appraiser, conversationalist, comedian. Cyril is right here. The cook, pretty good. Make this money. You know, you get good money for food. 57.57, and we can see, look, Fraser is 71.89, 70 point. Yeah, I might want to do that thing where I make manager as well and give the appropriate skill. I won't do bookkeeper because it's just too time consuming, but maybe, I don't know. Yeah. All right, cool. Cyril, okay, so Didak is the glassmaker and the doctor. For doctor, I went diagnostician, wound dresser, and suturer. To non-doctor skills, I always give as conversationalist comedian. I think that that's better to have a doctor who can talk to people and crack a joke. That's just me. Didak's here. So glassmaker is 70.98, so that's really good. Likes, well, it's good because he likes green glass, and that's primarily what we're going to be doing. So you can see the doctor stats over here. Pretty good. It's not like because he likes some crazy fabric either. It's a more proper doctor. Okay. Zunter is the potter. And yeah, I'm going to take this off. Yeah. It frees up to be able to do other things. Yeah, so Zunter is just the potter. Because actually we'll make a decent potter. That's not the best. Yeah, potter. Okay. That's that, okay. And that's Zunter. Okay, so Mamuz is the mechanic and the woodcutter. Also axeman and dodger. So Mamuz is here. Mechanic. It's pretty good, actually. 62.65. And military alt. If Mamuz needs to, to swing an axe, she is 45.39, fit for the role. Dodging is similar, 44.76. And then the three go into axe woodcutter, which actually she has the highest, 49.64, even though, as you can see, they're all in the red, which is not good. All right, so I've freed up some points, so that's good. On to the next screen. We'll go to animals first. We got, as far as birds, I got 7. I get 4 turkey hens, a hen, a goose, and a blue peahen. I get 5 dogs, a 3 female, 2 male, so I should get a dog population up. I'm going to make them all war dogs now that I don't have a hunter anymore. Breeding pair of cats, so keep our food safe from insects and rodents and the like. Iron anvil, don't leave mountain home without it. Alright, I got some trail mix. I don't care if they eat it, because I don't care, because that's fine. It's fine if they do. I'm okay with it. So yeah, they got trail mix. I don't do farming right away. It's a good idea, but I don't do it. So I do get a free 10-point bag. I don't mind the exploit. Yeah, I got 34 booze, 6 of wine and beer, 11 of ale and rum. This is an exploit too. It's 5 per barrel, so that's 1 barrel. That's 2 barrels. That's how that works right there. 3 willow logs. One of these, well, I'll explain the olivine first. Olivine, those are boulders. I'll take the boulder, I'll cut it into blocks. I'll take use one of the logs, make it into a mason's workshop. Take a boulder, cut it into blocks. I'll get 4 blocks each, so that's 28 blocks. Take one of the blocks, disassemble the. I'll disassemble the mason's workshop. Assemble the wood burning furnace with an olivine block. Burn one of the wood logs. The other 2 I could make into buckets, say if I get 2 cows as beasts of burden, so I'll be able to milk them both, within short concession of each other, so I can make cheese with their milk. And then, that's that. So, yeah. And then I take one of the, then I'll have a charcoal. So the charcoal costs 10, so I save money by doing it the long way. I only pay 3 for the willow logs, which eventually becomes charcoal. Then I'll take one of the other of the 28 willow blocks, and I will make a smelter. And I will smelt the bituminous coal with the first charcoal, and this will perpetually generate more fuel in the form of coke. 9 per bituminous coal. I think of it as a net gain of 8 because I'll be using the next one to burn the next one. So 42 times 8, that's how much I'll have. It's a lot. Malachite's the ore of copper. You get 4 copper bars per smelting of malachite. And yeah, it's military metal. It's a value of 2. Olivine, for instance, in wood has a value of 1. Metal has a value of 2, typically for your base metals. And copper is the least expensive base metal. So I'll get, you can make picks and axes, bolts, trap components, all sorts of things from the copper. Cassiterite is the ore of tin. It is not a military metal, but you can make other things like nest boxes and pots and goblets, kind of stuff like that. But I don't do that. What I do is I take a cassiterite and a malachite ore, and I smelt them together. So I save 1 fuel, because otherwise it would cost 2 fuel to smelt them both. And you smelt them together, you get an alloy. You don't get copper. It's not like you get 4 copper and 4 tin. You get 8 bronze. And bronze is military metal that is better than copper. It's more valuable. It's the value of 5. So it's 2.5 times more value than either copper or tin or zinc or nickel or lead or anything like that. There's other metals as well, and they're all most of them are 2s, but that's a 5. So yeah, so I'll get bronze. Bronze makes much better military metals. They've made the age after bronze called the Bronze Age, when humanity realized, wow, this new material is really good at killing people. Let's mass produce it, and they did. And here we are. What's left of us that didn't get killed in the Bronze Age, ancestors. If it wasn't for, bronze weapons, we would be more populated, I suppose, if we're more peaceful as a species, but we're not. All right, sand. I'll take one of those olivine blocks, make a sand furnace, or glass furnace, and every 201 bags of sand will be 201 different objects, whether they be pots or statues, possibly even, or nest boxes, all kinds of things. I'm going to need nest boxes for the turkeys and birds. Colonite. I will take one of the olivine blocks, and I will make a kiln. And colonite, if you use the kiln, you get porcelain. So it's very valuable. Porcelain has a value of 10, which is actually twice as expensive as bronze, and it's the same value as silver. Gold has a value of 30, just FYI. All right, so I got all these milks. Again, it's kind of another exploit. Oh, another exploit that's considered an exploit is that each sand bag, you get the bag for free, and bags cost 10 points. So essentially, you're getting 2,010 points worth of free bags. Sorry. And the milks, you get a free 10-point barrel, similar to the bags with the seeds. But the primary reason for the sand is to, get the glass. The primary reason for the milk, even though it's nice to get the free barrels, is to turn permissions off, for the cook, so he doesn't just start cooking milk into biscuits. I want to make them into cheese first, because then you get better biscuits. The dwarves are happier when they eat it. They sell for more if you sell it. So there's that. I think I got 20. Okay, so it's another exploit. I could have just got cow meat or sheep meat or duck meat or pig meat, bacon, you know. So instead, by parsing it out like that, each animal has its own barrel. Like if I got cow meat and say I got cow liver and cow sweetbread, that would all fit in the same barrel, depending, I don't know exactly how much fits, but if it will divide different by animal. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 extra barrels. So, yeah. And, yeah, the Embark manager who, like, put together our order for going out to Embark probably looked at me sideways, but, I don't mind. We're gonna pay him back by building a great fort. It's a little exploity, but it's fine. It's if you ask me, it's fine. I'm the only one here talking on this Let's Play. Group name. What do you guys want to call yourself? The Blue Orb? Okay, I like it. Fort name? Paper folded. I don't like it, but I can't say no because it matches. Paper folded? No, I can't. No, I can't. Okay, no, I can't do it. We're going to paper folded. You want to go to this new fort? It's called Paper Fold. There's a bar there. There's a library. So there are different temples. No, I can't do it. Yeah, I almost was able to do it. I mean, it does match, but no. Geared sense. I like that. Gearcrafted. That's fine. Okay, symbol. The communion of paper. Oh, there it goes. Paper comes back again. I'm okay with that one. Communion of... Okay. Creature. Dwarf. 7 dwarves. Shape. A mountain. 1 mountain. Object. Anvil. 1 anvil. Object. I'm sorry. I meant object. Pix, plural. Creature. We'll go with an alpaca this time. 1 creature. Okay. Okay. And okay. The communion of paper. is an image of 7 dwarves, a mountain, an anvil picks, an alpaca, 2,147,483,647 wearables. The 7 dwarves are admiring the anvil. The anvil is burning. The picks are engraving the mountain. The alpaca is devouring the 2,147,483,647 wearables. The 2,147,483,647 wearables are screaming. The mountain is laughing. The anvil looks confused. All right, so that's good context. That's sort of like just basically that's kind of like we'll make statues of this, and that kind of symbols who we are as a people, and it kind of represents us as symbolically, of who we are. Yeah, a lot of times people like to count the wearables, and usually they die of old age before they're done. But it's it's a pastime back in the mountain home. All right, so E. Oh, that's right. All right, where to put them? Well, I could always use more fuel. Yeah, in fact, yeah. There we go. In fact, there we go. All right, E. Embark.
By the dwarven gods, what have we got here? What is this place? It's a mess! What? There's not even any alcohol here. They told me there'd be rivers running with alcohol. Ah, I've been lied to.
I wish I knew which dwarf it was that said that, because I would suggest that we never brought them. If they're going to be that gullible, I mean, I would not fall for rivers of alcohol. I would know better. I would. I really would. I'm not kidding. I know that no matter how, how good a wordsmith somebody was, that I would not. Okay, there might be wolves in the area, and our name is Gearcrafted. The rest is the same. You have arrived, attorney. It says that. You can always pause and read it if you would prefer. All right, let's see the mess without the rivers of alcohol running through it. Okay. I like it. I'm on top of a mountain. This is actually weirdly convenient. And the forest is right down here. I see some rope reeds. Right here, here, and here. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, we got a river over here. Do I have any willow trees? I do. It's 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I got some willow. This is probably willow too. Yep. Yeah, I can tell by how close they are to the water. Oh, and I got more willows down here. Another rope reed. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so there should be stuff for the animals to eat here. Speaking of which, what do we got? A yak and a cow. Okay, yeah. I'll be able to... Yeah, it's fine. It takes the pressure off of having a breeding pair, which... Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's nothing to see there. All right. Let's go exploring. Is this jet? Is it? It's slate. Okay. Orthoclase. Orthoclase is magma safe, everybody. You can write that down if you want. But you don't have to. There's no test. It's just, if you want to write it down, that's fine. Microcline. According to Reddit, not a very popular stone. I don't know why I keep bringing that up. It's not really relevant. Tetrahedrite, the ore of copper. 20% silver means, okay, sphalerite is the ore of zinc. You mix that with tetrahedrite, you get brass. Any copper ore, for that matter. That's similar to cassiterite, where it's tin, and you mix it with copper and ore, and you get bronze. You get brass with this. Brass has a value of 7, so it's more expensive. It's in between bronze and silver as far as value. Yeah, and as far as silver, 20% means that you get 4 guaranteed copper bars, but you get 20% chances of a silver bar. So you could get up to 4 silver, but that's, you gotta get 20% chances. Galena is the ore. It's the only other one that's similar to this. It's the ore of lead. Lead has a value of 2, but it's 50% silver, so you get more silver. You have a better chance of getting 4 bars. But you're not guaranteed any. You could get 0 either way. No quartz. Mortetsahedrite. Slate. So we may have a slate area. We got some orthoclays, which is nice. Again, magma safe. It doesn't really matter, though, actually, but I like to keep that in mind. Well, because it doesn't matter here. I play a lot of volcano embarks. Those are my favorite, or at least they were for a while. I guess they still are. I don't know. They can be challenging though, because you get things just right. It's a lot harder because you usually have the the choice, the options of one. All right. Is it? No. Cobalite. I like it. It's pretty. I like kimberlite too. It's darker. Cobalite is light blue. This is light cayenne. It's not very popular. I don't know. I read somewhere that on Reddit it's the least popular color of all the stones. It is kind of a gross looking blue. Mica. I don't mind it. I don't mind any of them, but I'm just saying, I guess. I say just saying a lot, and hear that people saying, when they say just saying, that means that they're an asshole. I can't refute that, I guess. I have my moments anyway. Well, I mean, usually when you're saying something challengingly rude, I don't think I really did that in the things, because I was like, oh, just saying, but I was just saying stuff, but benign stuff, but it's like, oh, all these people are, just saying, Usually you said an asshole thing. Quartzite, something like that. Especially if you generalize a whole bunch of people. That's always not a good thing. More rope reeds and more willow. Nice! Alright. Alright, so this is kind of the base layer up here. And then we go down here. So I got sand to work with. I don't have to check this all out. Galena. Got a lot of cobalite. Cobalite's fairly common, though. So I am not surprised. I'd like to see something like aluminum or platinum, especially aluminum. Aluminum, funny enough, is actually much more rare to find in chunks. We have a modern way of processing. You think, oh, that's cheap metal. It used to be actually more valuable than gold. I say this a lot, but Napoleon had, from my understanding, he had aluminum silverware made, just to show his status, like saying, oh, this is even better than gold, that sort of thing, to impress those around him. He was into that, impressing other people. Sphalerite. Nice. Alright, I think I'm taking this a little far. Let's just take a quicker look. Well, I do kind of want to check these out. I want to see if I get anything. No. Okay. Galena. Native silver. Okay. See, it's Galena or something better. No more native silver. Ruddle. I like Ruddle. Sometimes I embark with it. Native silver. We got some native silver going on. Nice. Alright, so I'm going to do the bird's eye view. Up. Whee! So, yeah. You can see the trees. And yeah, there's tons of trees. Could be more. We didn't pick that much for the... I mean, there's plenty in the space that is. We just don't have a whole lot of space. Hopefully I'll be satiated. I can always make a tree farm once I've reached the caverns if I really want to generate trees. I should be alright. I do like to do a lot of trees. I only got one carpenter. Sometimes if I have 3 carpenters, I can go through a forest pretty well. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. You were grand. You were great. You were wonderful. You were stupendous. I'm kissing your ass, but it's all true, and you know it because you're wonderful. Thanks, bye.